Today we're gonna be netting a ton of fish for none other than our big anglerfish aquarium, where we have 3 savage anglerfish in the tank. We got our rhino fish, red Hulk, and we have our brand new anglerfish, Vagar, who we have not seen eat on camera just yet. When we first got Vagar, our white hairy anglerfish, who's an absolute beast, we did see him eat in the acclimation container. But when we put him in, we have not captured him eating on camera just yet. In my last video, I caught some fish in some dirty water. We netted fish, we caught fish on hook and line, we caught some crabs, and I tried to feed Vagar some crabs and he did not want to eat them. So today we're gonna try to load up on as many fish as possible and stock our anglerfish tank top to bottom so we can finally see Vagar eat some fish. Oh yeah, so this is what we're after right here. So these guys right here are baby Sergeant Majors. These are gonna be great for the tank. He's gonna love these. They're not too big, they're pretty small, and we can definitely catch a bunch of these guys to put in the tank. Imagine just throwing in like 100 of them in the angler tank. They would go absolutely insane. So this is our goal today. Let's keep loading up on these guys. Now this spot, I've been seeing a ton of action here, a ton of fish here. There's been giant schools of pilchard. Last time we came, we saw a bunch of aquarium fish, little pork fish, Sergeant Majors, lots of spot and sand perch, all perfect stuff. Lots of eels here at this spot too. I see them almost every time I come. I see babies and big eels all over the place. It's one of my favorite spots in the entire world for fishing and just seeing cool stuff in general. We see stingrays, we see sharks, we see manta rays, you name it, we see it at this spot. It's absolutely perfect, and that's why I always come here. When I need to load up on fish, this is my go-to spot. Guys, what is that over there? Check this out. That is like a houseboat. That is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's got a little trolling motor, it's got a tiki hut, it's got buoys, it's got balancing poles. That is one of the coolest things I've ever seen, just beached right here. No one's around it. That thing is just straight up beached on the sand there. And that looks freaking awesome. I want one of those. I want to build one. It's got a little duck on the top. It's got a little duck on the top. That's a little party boat, dude. I might have to build one of those. I might have to build one of those, just take it around the intercoastal. That is sick. I don't know. Leave a like on this video if you guys think I should build one of those. Drive around, catch fish on it. That'd be sick. Now over here, last time I came, I saw a huge tarpon and a ton of school of fish. And this is where I'm gonna try to see if I can find anything over here, because they were absolutely stocked up. Like I mentioned before, structure, fish love structure. We got these big pipes, these right here. The fish love staying by this because they feel safe. So we're gonna try to net as many as we can if they're around. I'm adventuring, ladies and gentlemen. They're usually all like up in here, this little reef area. Breathe out, I almost just fell. Whoa. Hey guys, I just fell. King of falling. How you doing? I'm the king of falling. I'm gonna fall again. Okay, I need to take a second. I need to take a second here. Really struggling. Oh yeah, right here, there's a ton. Oh yeah, crushed them on that corner there. I gotta be careful not to fall again. Crushed them. Let's go, baby. One of these days, I'm gonna break an ankle, break a leg, without a doubt in my mind, 100%. I need some serious shoes with ankle support. Crushed them though, Brooke. Tons of SMs. My butt hurts. My butt hurts. Guys, you gotta know, if you're climbing on rocks, especially by the water, anytime there's dark or green spots on the rock, that is usually slippery. So you have to be careful. Do not step on that stuff. But we did catch a couple more Sergeant Majors. Great addition to add to the bucket, add to the tank. We're gonna look around some more, see if we can catch some other stuff. But for right now, we got a good little school of baby Sergeant Majors. There is a little piece of seaweed here. You guys know what happened last time we found a little thing of seaweed. We found something in it. Let's check it out. You never know what kind of sea creatures are living in here, if there's anything. Give it a little shake. Okay, nothing in this, but this is about double the size of the amount of seaweed that I found a literal baby anglerfish living inside of. So that's why if you ever see one, you always scoop it up and investigate. Oh, got one. No, dude, this spot is good for crabs. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Caught this little guy right here. I'm gonna let him go because we don't want him today. I hear so many pizzle shrimp popping actually. This spot is sick, dude. We might have to do a flipping rocks video here, a catching crabs video here, because believe it or not, it's only like halfway to low tide. It gets way more low than this, and all these rocks are completely exposed with just a little bit of water. So drop a like on this video if you guys think I should come back. I've seen manta shrimp here, literally legit manta shrimp at this spot, and I think maybe we should do a flipping rocks, finding invertebrates, netting video in these rocks at dead low tide. I literally just found 19 crabs, and this is the first rock I've stepped on. Absolutely sick. So I think that's coming out very soon in the future. What? Didn't get them. These guys are fast today. Wicked, wicked fast. A lot of wind here coming off, getting them all frisky, riled up. They're wizards today. Talk about parrotfish heaven. It's right here. I've already seen about 5 to 10 big boys come up and eat this seaweed. I mean, this is their version of heaven right here. Let's see, one scoop. It's just, I'm always curious about what's in the seaweed, dude, at this point. Now that I found some of the coolest stuff I've ever found. Oh, what is that? Oh my God, that's a pipefish. 2 of them, dude. Hold on, let me get my bucket. Dude, that is crazy. baby file. Come here, buddy. We gotta get these pipefish. Hold on, buddy. I got you. I got you. Stay still. Stay calm. Let's go. That is insane. Oh, there's gotta be more in here. That is insane. What did I say, guys? Every time I scoop seaweed, it shocks me. Every single time. Literally.
Another baby file.
Another baby file. Look how cute this guy is. Cutest file fish in the world. Let's go. That is sick, dude. That is so crazy. That's why I say it every time, dude. Scoop the seaweed. What the heck? That is so unbelievably cool. Is that everything? Now, when you're doing this, you have to make sure you're always watching the seaweed. If there's any movement, you want to throw them back, whatever's living, you know? Any fish? That is so freaking wild, dude. What did I say? Huh? That is so freaking cool, dude. Throw back the seaweed, let it pass, let the parrotfish eat it. Wow, that is sick. Check these guys out. First of all, look at the cutest freaking little file fish I've ever seen in my life. Those are absolutely sick. I'm not really sure exactly the name exactly of these guys, what they're exactly called, but they are so dang cute. Little Fabricios. Little baby Fabricios found in Sargassum Fabricios, dude. So dang cool. Look at that belly, sticks right out. So funny, dude. And then the weirdest thing we've ever caught, literally the strangest thing I've ever caught, is this guy right here. These guys are like pipefish. Look at how weird that thing is. It's like a snake. That thing is one of the coolest things. So these are like almost like little seahorses, except they're long and skinny. That is so wild. So wild. A pipefish in the Sargassum. I've only caught one little tiny one before at my house, actually, in Sargassum, and it was way smaller than this. That thing is wild. One of the coolest finds I've ever caught was this guy right here. Brooke says we should scoop more. Imagine one scoop of a little seaweed and we found 2 pipefish and 2 files. So might as well hit it up again and find out what else is lurking in these waters. If there's one, there's many, for number 1, and number 2, where's that angler? Where's that angler at? All right, let's give a nice scoop right in the middle. Right in the middle. Now I'm gonna try to really watch this stuff. This is like so cool. It's like hunting for treasure, guys. This is like one of my favorite. Like, I know it's like just seaweed, but like it's one of my favorite kinds of fishing is looking through this seaweed because you can find the weirdest stuff in here, guys. Let's see, was it a one-hit wonder or do we have more? Spread it out nice and thin. Sargassum crabs. These guys are also very aggressive. This little orange crab right here. Any crab that I've noticed with paddlers and swimmers, the ones that, you know, can swim on top of the ocean, they travel long distances and can actually swim, they're not just stuck to rocks. Those, in my eyes, from what I've seen, they have been the most aggressive. So these guys pinch hard. Like the blue crabs, you don't want to touch those. Those will pinch really hard. But like the emerald crabs and stuff on the rocks, they don't really pinch that much. So this guy, he's going back. Nobody wants him. Way too aggressive. Nothing in this one, guys. We got lucky with that one. Only 1 crab in that one. Only 1 crab in this big scoop. We got crazy lucky. That's what I'm saying. Crazy lucky with that first scoop. 2 files and a freaking 2 pipefish. That's insanity. That's actually one of the coolest things I've ever caught. Let's get this back. The Sargassum crab. There's a Sargassum crab in this little tide pool as well. Look at this guy. He's blending right in. You can't even see him, can you? He's orange. I'm gonna grab him. You need to go back to the Sargassum. Ow, pinching me. See, he's a little guy. There you go, buddy. Back to the Sargassum. All right, I'm gonna give everybody 1 big scoop. We're gonna see what we can find. It's gonna be my biggest scoop. It's gonna be so much Sargassum, dude. Let me start from over here and just swipe as much as I can. Oh, that's a lot. Running. That's a lot. I'm gonna break my net. Whoa. Let's see. Anything wild in this? We might have gotten absolutely just insanely lucky with that swipe. I mean, crazy. I definitely see more crabs already down here, but is there fish? The best thing is finding fish. Tons of crabs. No. We got crazy lucky in there. We hit the lotto. You see any movement, Brooke? I don't see any movement except these little crabs on the bottom. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. This is why every time I come out here and I'm netting stuff, you truly do not know what you're gonna catch. Like, that's crazy. I just scooped probably 10 times more Sargassum than I did the first scoop. I scooped such a little amount in the first scoop and I caught just some cool, really sick stuff. A lot of crabs. All right, throw this back. No fish in this. Send it to the parrotfish. Crabs. That's all we got in that 1 big scoop. Absolutely insane. Throw these back. All right, I have spotted 1 last thing. It's a little file. Let's see if he's the same one as the other ones. He's in the seaweed. Got him. He's in the seaweed. He was going from seaweed to seaweed, pecking on all the crabs. Let's see if it's the same one. Yep, there he is. There's our boy. So he was going from seaweed to seaweed, pecking on this stuff, looking for crabs, having a good time. This guy is gonna be, he's a little bit big. We're gonna put him back on his piece of seaweed, but it's still really cool to see them from above and literally hunting from seaweed to seaweed. Look at him blend into that seaweed. Completely camouflages in there. So cool. All right, buddy, go back to eating some seaweed. There he goes. We made it back. Before we put these pipefish in the saltwater pond, which look insane, Vagar's in a perfect spot. This guy right here, he's in a perfect spot. Remember the last video? We tried to feed him and he moved all the way to the back. He's in a perfect spot. We gotta act quick. I'm gonna try to feed him a Sergeant Major. Does he want one is the question. Now the only thing is the Sergeant Majors I did catch are so small, guys. They're tiny. They're tiny, and I cannot risk losing one, like throwing them in the tank, because then Red Hulk and Rhino are gonna eat them. So we're gonna try to give Vagar, this is our second attempt, little pair of tweezers, you guys know that's how we roll, and let's see if he wants to eat this fish. He was literally just out and about hunting, but I don't know if he's scared about hand feeding. Oh my God, he wants it, right? He's gonna eat that. Come on, Vagar, eat this thing. He doesn't like that I have tweezers in my hand. Is it right next to his face?
In his mouth, pretty much.
Why is he not eating it? What if I drop it? Dude, he's a baby. I'm gonna try dropping it. Can he not? Is he serious? Okay, I dropped it. I dropped it. He doesn't like when I hold it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, he eats. He does not hand feed. He does not hand feed. Okay? He absolutely does not hand feed. That is for literally Red Hulk and Rhino. He needs to get warmed up to us. At least we got him eating on camera in the tank. Let's go. Now the Sergeant Majors were actually super hard to catch today. They were not thick. So we have 2 more here. We're just gonna drop in, see if anyone wants to eat them. I don't know if they will because they're pretty small. They were not thick today, but at least there's vibrations in the water that they'll probably get fired up about. So we got 2 more in there. We know for a fact that Vagar did eat, and he is all good. Honestly, it's a huge win just catching those guys and seeing him eat. Look at his thing. He probably feels those other fish. Look at him. What a weirdo, dude. See that freaking worm thing he has? That is so sick. That is so sick. So honestly, we didn't thick them up. I wanted to load this tank completely with fish, but the small ones were hard to catch, and the glass minnows are scarce right now. I can't find any. So we're gonna be on the hunt for them, but at least we got Vagar eating on camera. Let's go. Let's get these awesome fish in the pond. We've made it out to the saltwater mini pond. I am pumped to get these guys in. We're gonna get our pipe fish in this pond, one of the weirdest, strangest fish I have ever caught. Ever. Literally the weirdest fish ever. We're gonna get these guys in, but I do wanna tell you guys about an idea I had I need your opinion. I was thinking about building the first ever tide pool saltwater pond. I'm talking mimic a tide pool. Have pump spring water in at a certain time of the day and out at a certain time of the day. Have some water pooled up, big rocks, reefs. I'm thinking that would look so dang cool. Literally mimic a real tide pool, have a whole series on it. But I'm thinking about using this pond right when we're getting back into the swing of things. So let me know, should I use this pond or should I get a different one? Maybe something that's similar, exactly like this, and put it in the garage, bunch of lights on it. I want it to look amazing. Like I want it to look so dang cool. So should I do this pond or should I do a new pond? Maybe buy the same one or buy a different shape, a square, whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna make it 10 out of 10. Insane. A tide pool, the first ever seen before on YouTube, the first ever tide pool saltwater pond. Real tide pool. Brings water in, brings water out. Literally like the tide's changing every single day. Every 6 hours we're gonna have tide come in. Another 6 hours, tide's gonna go out. There's gonna be little pockets of water. Some deep parts obviously, and then some pockets of water. I'm gonna make that happen. So let me know what kind of pond you guys would wanna see. Now these guys I'm gonna watch, and specifically these guys, they would probably go in that tide pool pond. I think they would look so dang cool, especially when the tide goes down in the pond and it's super shallow. It would look insane. The pipefish would be really cool. So I'm gonna put these in here for now. I'm gonna watch them carefully, see what they want to eat. It's probably gonna be like Mysis or Brian. Really keep my eyes on them, and if they do well, they will move into the tide pool pond when we do build that. But I think that's gonna be an absolute banger of a series, guys. A banger. So let's just check them out and see how they look. They're staying really together, which is really cool. They're staying right by each other. So here's this one here who's very chill. Look at that fish, pipe fish right there. That is so sick. That is so sick. Let's get him in the pond with all of his other boys in here. Let's see if he swims off. He's like wrapped around me. That is so crazy, dude. Look at that thing. He's completely wrapped around me right now. That is the coolest thing I've ever caught in my life, dude. Look at that. We're gonna be putting him in the mini pond, in the saltwater tide pool pond. Look at him. That is insanely cool. He was super chill with me, actually. He stayed right on my hand. Now let's get the other one. This guy's a little bit more frisky. These things are so sick. This guy's super frisky, so we're gonna have to be quick with him. I'm your friend, buddy. I'm your friend. Oh yeah, he's super frisky. He's completely freaking out, actually. So he's probably gonna dart off really quick when I put him in because he's actually going nuts. Okay, he's tweaking, really tweaking. Here's our second one who's definitely a lot more aggressive. He's swam right off and he's going down to find his buddy. Look at these two. That's just ridiculously cool. That's just ridiculously cool. There's our second one right here. He's gonna go over to those rocks. That's insane. I love him. That is so dope. We have pipefish, real caught pipefish right here. Look at that. I do need to clean the glass. As you guys can see, some algae is getting on it, but look at him perched up like that. Dang, that is cool. Drop names down in the comments about what you guys think we should name our pipefish here. They are gonna be going so, literally, I just wanna talk about the tide pool pond again because I'm super pumped about it. They are gonna be so dang cool, especially in that tide pool pond. I want a sick rock structure in there. I want super high quality lighting. I'm gonna get insane cameras all over the sides of the pond. I'm talking GoPro underwater footage. We're gonna really see what it's like for an ecosystem to be a tide pool. Now check out our baby filefish going in the saltwater pond as well. These guys are freaking adorable. They're so dang cute. We're gonna watch them carefully because I do not want them messing with the pipefish. But comment down below, should these guys go in the tide pool saltwater pond when I finally do build it? I think I'm gonna try to build it next week, so it's gonna be insane. We're gonna start that series off next week. So should these guys go in the pond, I think they're small enough, they're dang cute, and I think they do well in there. So our next edition going in. I definitely need to buy a new GoPro now. All right, boys. Later, buddy. Swim off. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I wish I had the GoPro. Do not worry. We're gonna be getting one next week again so you guys can see everybody in the pond. We got the grunt over there, all the damsels chilling. The pond's doing great, but that's my dilemma because I would use this pond unless I should buy a whole new one. So should I keep this one out here and then buy a new one so we have two? That's the dilemma. You guys let me know in the comments ASAP because I want to get this thing going. First ever tide pool saltwater pond coming next week, hopefully. We shall see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Insane day. We caught some crazy stuff. Did not expect to catch pipefish. Absolutely sick. I'm pumped about that. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.